Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That one ripped. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases, and he's got a double. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 56, and as well as he's swinging it, it seems like all those numbers right now, Boog, they are doable.
Throw to second, save. Kicks and deals. Springer swings, belts one. Out to left. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder,
Here comes a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Chisholm makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Man at first with one gone. And up next for Miami, Tim Anderson. Righty delivers. On the ground, could be two. Johnson. Over to Bichette. Throw to first, but he beat it.
now batting, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carried. A gigantic blast. And they close the gap. It's 6-2. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
John Birdie at the plate.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
No outs here.
And a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. And that's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and...
Now back, second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first. And that is the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Marlins, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
To the right side. in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So up next, Justin Johnson.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 8-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Johnson was a real bright spot despite the loss. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, even if they didn't cash in enough to get the win.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners on base.
Runner at first with 2 away. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Third out, and that ends the frame. Marlins leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And now for the Jays, Justin Johnson.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His latest homer in an incredible season. And we're level. It's 2-2. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gordon. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Bichette to second. How about that double play?
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Now back, second baseman.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swung on, bolted. Back there. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
Well, just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's going to be number 54.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
To the right side, Johnson. Off balance throw in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The catcher, Nick Forte.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Justin Johnson. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 6-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around.
2 outs, base is empty. Justin Johnson next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. And a rope into center field, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Over to first, and he's safe. Now this is in the air down the line. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down. They were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 3 runners on base.
Here's Josh Bell. 2 outs, base is empty. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Hey, come on, big dog.
And next for Toronto, Justin Johnson.
The second baseman.
He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get...
Runner on the move. That's a laser base hit. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So first and second with one gone, and now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 on, 1 out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. So up next for Toronto, Rafael Lantigua. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the lineup flips over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And now they get 1 minute. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball up the middle. Johnson. To first. That ends the frame. And the Marlins down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes. And
there's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And it's second with run away, and the batter is George Springer.
Springer plays an important role for this team in the clubhouse, Boog. I mean, he can hit home runs, which is great, but he also brings a lot to the club away from the field, too.
Alcantara checks the runner. Johnson back on a dive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So 2 down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Justin Johnson.
Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jake Berger. To the right side, Johnson. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Johnson. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Jaguar back to work. Oh, this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He powers that one out of here. And the Blue Jays walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Johnson with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans are final.